So we're live again.
Sorry again, another crash of the streaming software.
Yeah.
We were talking about
But
Xuan's deck,
yeah. But
and I was just about. Oh, sorry.
I just want to say, I actually think I know what's causing the crashes. That's a very good thing. The bad thing is, there's nothing I can do to fix it.
So, have patience.
But I can minimize the risks. And now I will actually do something that can make it happen again.
Will you edit out me?
Oh, if I could, I would all the time. Okay, this didn't even.
Gordon is doing something. I have no idea what. I could babble a little bit maybe during the
Babble
time.
on.
I was talking about Juan's deck, the one that just won on turn
It
one.
is about confirmed.
Yeah. Yes, I would say it was a clever idea to marry two different deck ideas into one, because blue-white squee deck with solitary confinement and personal careful study
Edited out, confirmed.
has been a thing. Now you can stare at Juan's deck instead of my beautiful face.
So what's more beautiful, your face or his deck?
I'm humble, so I will say the deck. But anyways, Squee's face is the most beautiful.
Except one thing, Juan played the Eternal Masters or Modern Masters reprint, not the old border, the original Squee, the real Goblin Nabob. Do you know what the Nabob is, by the way?
And a bob.
Yeah.
It's like an A-bomb spelled wrong.
It's sort of it's another word for an ambassador of sorts.
Okay.
But an ambassador ruler, but like a government, something like that.
Play Premodern and learn useful stuff about the world.
Useful stuff.
Anyways,
But this deck looks beautiful.
yeah. So
I
like
see a couple of things I would change.
the Nabob reprints. No, tell me.
Because this is, for me, I will probably take this deck as a foundation and build my own version.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And by the way, changing people's decks without having tested it yourself, you should always do that in Magic.
yeah, that's the correct way to build a deck. Like, don't try it out, at least not if the player is 5-0.
Yeah, and don't reflect on whether their choices make sense even, but just go ahead and
just change some cards.
Something. Cut 2 lands.
That's probably the best thing you can do. Like, oh yeah, too much mana, I want to play fun stuff. No, but 3 attunement. I am not sure. Like, he plays 4 careful study and 4 frantic, and 3 attunement to throw things in the graveyard. That's a lot. That's a lot. And attunement is actually quite bad because.
But so I would just, as a counterpoint, say attunement, like, it gets much better with Squee, I would believe.
Yes.
Because then now it's an engine in another way, a card advantage engine, not just a browsing engine or a way to dump stuff in the graveyard. And the other point is that this build is a little bit slower, but I think it can afford to be a bit slower when you have the solitary confinement. So, but that's just like a...
Yeah, that's sure. The solitary confinement changed, but I'm just not a big fan of attunement.
Yeah, but also another third point, which I realize now is the most important one. If you have a solitary confinement in play,
Yes.
you would actually get locked out if you don't have a card like attunement. Because
you only draw squeeze.
Yeah. So you need attunement
Yes.
for solitary confinement to be an actual lock. So
No. The lock is still there, but if you want to do stuff, win the game, you need attunement.
yeah, or otherwise they could draw like a disenchant or something. Or they might be able to do some bad stuff to you.
Yep.
So, I refute your proposal. No, I think actually it looks like there's some proper thought behind this thing. Interesting with a couple of Mind Stones actually.
Yeah, like
they are a bit more mysterious to me, but
I have a guess here.
yeah.
See what you think about my guess. City of Traitors is a very expensive card. Can it be a budget option that he just plays one?
Nah, not really. I would maybe no, I don't think so. I would maybe
Because I think the deck should have more instead of playing Mind Stones.
not sure. Yeah, we could ask him, but yeah, I don't know actually. But he doesn't play. So yeah,
By the way,
yeah,
he is in top 8 now.
yeah. It's another way also to ramp out like the 4 drops, like the waves, and the tides. So
Except if you want to play that on turn 1, you need to do it with an Ancient Tomb, and then you don't have double blue or double white.
no, but you could. I was
So
thinking if
Replenish is the
more
only
as a
card.
substitute for a tomb. But sure, a traitor would fill that role
Like,
as well.
I think almost if you want to ramp to 4 for the second turn, maybe one more city, and then I would play the diamonds or something like that to get colored mana.
By the way, I like the sideboard. It looks pretty tight. 4 defense grid, also
Yeah.
very good of Ancient Tomb, that they can come down turn 1. 3 Null Rod, another Parallax Tide, 2 Silver Cleansing, 3 Blue Blast, and is that Chain of
Two
Vapor?
Chain of
Yeah,
Vapors.
very like low mana cost, except the
for-
Tide there,
for
and
me,
very...
I think the tight sideboard is probably why he's 5-0. That's my guess.
Yeah,
Like this is a. You can look at how the deck is built. That he's a very experienced player and knows what he needs, and it's very focused on what the deck want to do, what the deck has problems with, what it should have on the sideboard, and like it's a very beautifully built deck. That makes the Mind Stones. I want to ask him. We can probably have him in here or something like that before top 8.
Do we have a timer?
Yeah.
Or they already started? Did they already start the 6th round? No, they didn't. No, it's
No,
the
no,
5th
it's
round.
15 minutes left.
15, okay, yeah. So plenty of
could.
time.
Could have him here now.
Should I try to get him?
Yeah, why not?
I can replace
We-
myself.
yeah, that sounds like an amazing idea. So I don't have to edit you out. So we'll try to get Juan here and see what he has to say about his deck and 5-0 performance. Okay, his English is very bad, I heard him just say. And I've talked to a lot of Spanish people. It can be very bad. Well, he'll fix it. Just here, careful with the wires.
Yeah.
Your English is amazing.
No. It's a bit bad.
Hello, and congratulations.
Thank you.
You're 5-0
5-0, yes.
with a deck no one has kind of seen.
Yeah. I think the key to the deck is the armband of the Frantic Saint.
Yes.
I think it's the
Me and Martin has talked about your deck
yeah.
for a long time. Trying out Frantic Search for unbanning. So we have talked because I play Panda Burst with Frantic Search.
Pandemonium.
So
Pandemonium.
exactly. So I also play
I think it's best this combo
Replenish.
because you can cast this, and Pandemonium is hardest. Pandemonium is 5 mana, right?
4.
Sapling is
Sapling is
5
five.
mana. But Pandemonium also versus
yeah,
aggro
it's-
deck is a bit risky, no?
Yeah, but usually you don't play it. You replenish
Yeah.
and win on the spot.
Yeah, me too usually. But you have the possibility to cast this, and this is hardest.
It is.
No, this is
the same foundation with Replenish and Frantic.
Intuition.
Yes.
Okay, it's the best card.
But
This and Intuition, the best card.
I really like your deck that you put in Squee
See.
and
yes,
Solitary
yes.
Confinement. It's a very beautiful deck.
Because this and the other card,
Attunement.
Attunement.
I don't play Attunement in
Careful
this.
Study,
Yeah.
and Attunement gives a lot of disadvantage of cards.
Yes.
And with
With
Squee, you solve that problem, and also have the combo of the Solitary Confinement that win
Exactly.
90% of the decks of Premodern in the first game.
Yeah. Because I'm going
Is-
to try Squee for the card advantage here, maybe. But this is more combo, just as fast as possible. Your deck can grind. You can play long game.
Yeah,
And that's a big difference between.
yeah. Versus
And
control deck, yes, it's a huge difference.
huge difference.
Yeah,
But we had a question about one city of traders.
yeah.
Shouldn't there be more?
No, because with Solitary Confinement you can avoid the damage of the Ancient Tomb. So there is a point that you don't care about the damage. Also, the combo of the Opalescence plus Paralyzed Wave with a Solitary Confinement, you can remove the Solitary Confinement and still draw cards, and in response remove Paralyzed Wave, waves, yes, and Solidarity come back to play. So you can use the Solitary Confinement when you need it, and
But you can't remove solitary confinement.
with the combo of the Paralyzed Wave and Opalescence, you can remove it's a combo.
Oh, because it becomes with opalescence, yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful. I
It's-
didn't
it's
even
a
think
second-
about opalescence
It's a
as well.
second thing
Oh,
of
beautiful. And then 2 mind stones.
yes, it's because the curve of mana
Yeah.
is very like turn 2, and there is no accelerator.
Yeah. But I had an idea there.
And
So-
also, if you flip the mana, a Mind Stone can draw.
Yeah.
So
But marble diamond
no,
for white mana, so you can ancient tomb marble diamond and start to play cards. Turn 2, opalescence.
enter in the
wave.
battlefield tape.
What?
Enter in the battlefield tape it.
Yeah. It's
No, it's very slow.
yeah.
Sometimes
Because
you,
if it's for the curve,
yeah,
because you need double whites, and Mind Stone doesn't help
no,
if you don't replenish.
you need more the blue mana than
Yeah.
the white. The white mana
Yeah.
usually and with the Frantic Search also fix the mana
Yeah.
very well.
Oh, very well.
Yes.
Actually.
You can have one plane, tap for lands,
Yeah.
Frantic Search, and
One
put
more
in-
white.
Yeah. Yes.
But do you have anything more you want to say about the deck? How did you come up with it?
Well, I was thinking in this deck for long ago.
Oh, I'll edit my out so people can
For
see
legacy, for legacy. I was still starting thinking of this. In fact, the Replenish I have foil for the I bought in 2008.
the deck. Nice.
So I started thinking in the deck that day,
Yeah, and
11 years ago.
by the way, I'll go with the I think I like men in chat here. His English is not bad at all.
My English
No, it's good. Yeah. Don't say it's bad.
is not very well, right? Okay.
Hey, you're describing everything about your deck right now. That's perfect. It's very good.
Thank you.
But and the sideboard, me and Martin said it's a really good sideboard.
It's for meta.
Yes, and it's. Is there anything you would change until next tournament? Something you don't like?
Until the moment, no.
No.
I think it's perfect right there. Also, I like the chain of upward. Works
Yeah.
very well with the parallax type.
Yeah.
For example, you
Remove-
can counter and
Removed forever.
yeah, and also you can still sacrifice one land and send one card of the opponent to the hand. So
It's-
it's very good. I think I
Should you
maybe,
play one main?
No.
You don't
Main,
think
no.
so?
No, because in the main game you usually win with the solitary confinement.
Okay, so that's the main plan.
Yeah.
Solitary confinement, just
In
lockout.
game 1 is the main plan. I see that combo in a land steel deck.
Yep.
So I think, oh, this works fine here.
Yeah, it's
Better.
because when we have discussed this deck, neither me or Martin has thought about confinement squee.
Yeah.
Only the classic replenish with the waves. And putting that in is amazing idea.
Yeah.
'Cause it seems to
I
work.
I saw in the other deck. So
But when you have the lock, how do you win? You need an attunement
Attack.
so you can.
you can attack with the creatures. Or the lock of solitary confinement.
Yeah, you need something more.
No.
Or
Solitary
will you just
confinement.
deck the
Uh,
opponent?
Yeah, you say squeeze to graveyard, squeeze to hand,
Yeah.
squeeze to graveyard.
And just say, if you have an answer, like draw until you find it,
Yeah.
or if it doesn't have an answer, you just.
Usually I use against deck I know that don't have answer,
Ah,
like goblins. I don't do that against rock, for example.
yeah. Because then we'll just blow everything away.
Yeah, of course, pernicious D.
Because we talked about having an attunement as well. That
Yeah.
makes the lock so you also draw cards.
With 2 squeeze,
Yeah.
you draw 1 card. With 3 squeeze, sometimes I did intuition to 3 squeeze. If I have more card to send cards to graveyard, and that. works
Oh,
very
that's
well.
beautiful. I love it. I love this deck.
Also, the 3 cards is because intuition. Intuition is a key card.
Yeah, and that's why you
That-
play 3 attunement. Because I think it's one too many.
Y-
Uh, Attunement, I would only play 2.
Maybe.
Except intuition makes 3 a good.
Yeah.
But I don't think attunement is good enough.
Attunement is not bad because also against Tormo script
Yeah.
you can combo and in response remove the graveyard and use the attunement
Yeah.
or send 4 cards and combo again. It's not bad.
No.
With the squeeze good. Sometimes
Yeah, with squee it's very good.
most of the times I sideboard one of them.
Yeah.
Is one of the cards that I usually see sideboard. That attunement and parallax tide is not
Yeah.
good against a speed deck, combo deck.
It's more control.
It's very good against control deck. It's a mass counter.
Yeah.
But against this deck you can remove the solitary confinement. So it's more card that you can.
And that's.
Hmm.
Once again, I love the deck. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you, thank
and good luck because you are going to top 8.
Yes.
But will you? Okay, the most important question: Will you play the last round, or will you take an intentional draw?
I think intentional draw because it's no more people with 5-0.
No,
I
you're
will
alone.
start.
You were alone at 4-0,
Yeah.
so you're just the best in the room.
I will start anyway. If the other player want to make intentional draw, it's
Yeah.
okay. It's the perfect for me.
Yeah,
I
then
will
we'll
start.
see you in top 8 again. We will feature you again because, okay, we need to talk about this. Game 3, Null Rod, handshake. he didn't have an answer. We sat here like,
Yeah, I thought that he had the Racing River,
yeah,
but he hasn't.
that
He
was
haven't.
that was a short game,
Yeah, very short.
a turn 1 win.
Ancient Dome,
Because we also talked about Game 2 when you frantic searched.
yeah, very bad.
Yes.
But also,
but
I-
also a easy mistake.
I didn't thought that that deck runs reps
No,
because
Exactly.
he used defensive grid,
yeah,
and the same decks that works the rep works the defensive grid, and it's a bad card combined. So
I
didn't-
agree with
didn't-
you.
I didn't thought.
So I
I didn't
wouldn't
expect.
I wouldn't see it as a mistake, even though if you knew Nalrod just wins,
But he plays
but then he had
Anal.
exactly, and he had blue mana then.
Yeah, maybe he had the Anal. Anal.
We
So
don't know.
it's the,
Yeah. But that was hard to watch, like
Yeah.
the counter and then just.
Okay.
Once again, thank you very much,
Thank you.
and good luck in top 8. We'll see you there.
Thank you.
We will probably feature you again.
Okay. See ya.
See you. Okay, let's see if we can get Martin back in here. Oh, sorry, Carpe Diem for life. Carpe Diem for life. You're just messing with people with your name.
Is that Brian?
I don't know. Could be. I forgot to ask him because I didn't see here. Mishra's, I don't think, should even be in the deck, but Humility is a card. Absolutely. Yeah, what an amazing guy, and awesome deck. I can't agree more. Like, this is the deck that makes me tick.
Yeah, it has a lot of angles. I don't know.
Yes.
So I talked to one of his friends, and apparently
Yep.
he had played that deck before in the Madrid Premodern
Yes.
League. He told me about a spectacular win with like Wall of Blossoms. Did you tell
No.
that anecdote on the chat? But apparently the way Parallax Wave, the white one, works, if it exiles itself, it immediately comes back. If you have a Palisance. It exiles creatures, the Palisance makes it a creature, and apparently
yeah.
there's a ruling that it comes back when exiling itself. I didn't know this,
Me neither. I
so I can't
don't
really. But
think so.
I was-
It should just be exiled for life.
that's what I thought.
Yeah, it
So-
should
so-
just be exiled then.
We should confirm how that works, and
Yeah.
when I confirm that, I will tell tell it. Otherwise, it would just be confusing and strange.
Okay.
But anyways, really cool deck with a lot of angles to it.
Yeah. I told him you and me have talked a lot about Replenish decks. Because I'm building the Panda Burst, which is like just pure combo Replenish. It's a completely different deck, but uses the same foundation.
Yeah.
And that's why we've talked about the classic Replenish deck. But we have never ever talked about Squee
No.
and Solitary Confinement.
It
And
just shows that like it's
there's so much to do in this format.
yeah, and it's not always the most obvious way to build a deck like that is the best, because the obvious way would be sort of using the historic blue-white replenish deck as a template.
Yeah.
But here with the big card pool, you could combine it with new ideas.
Okay. Stream works great. Say that when it crashes again. Sorry, it will probably happen. But thanks. Okay.
Did you ask me about the Mind Stones, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah, what did you say?
First of all, Parallax Wave. Yes, it is a trigger when it leaves the battlefield. Return everything that was exiled with it. So yeah, it is confirmed.
Okay.
I only thought it was... I don't know what, but I've checked the real Oracle text to not say anything wrong. So when it exiles itself with the last counter, or any counter, it goes away, and then it triggers, the ability when it leaves triggers, and it is exiled by itself, so it returns, because everything is...
five more counters. And you can do this with
Sorry,
Opalescence.
MTG, thank you very much for the follow.
You can do this with
Opalescence
Opalescence,
yeah.
because that one makes all other enchantments into creatures.
Yeah, and there were more combos like that.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, but with Opalescence, you also can have solitary confinement just when you want it. Because you can remove it with wave,
That's cool too.
and then when you remove the wave,
Okay.
it comes back, and the wave comes back.
That's
so,
good. But let me finish now the anecdote how
Yeah.
we won a game. Wall of Blossoms.
draw a card. He milled out the opponent with wave, draw cards, exile wave, back.
Infinitely. That's pure genius. And
Like, the deck has so many angles.
Yeah.
Every card combos with every card, except the looting cards. But
Yeah.
those combos with squee.
yeah,
And, but he was actually on that attunement. Maybe not 3, but he plays 3 for intuition,
Yeah.
which is and that he often sideboards out one. But the Mind Stones, it was just a curve thing.
yeah,
I talked about like maybe a diamond. I took Marble Diamond as example. If he wants the curve, because then he can actually play spells.
yeah. Seems like a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I
Because
think so as well.
Sometimes you get stuck with too much colorless mana, and you cannot play double white for
Yeah,
the
'cause-
wave or double blue for the tide.
I don't know if he really understood what I was going for there, because he thought it was just bad because he had to play tapped and blah blah blah. But in that moment when you don't go replenish, you need white mana, even though he says blue mana is the most, and that I agree with. Because it's blue mana you want for everything except when you need to play Opalescence and Wave, like for real, for what they cost.
Yeah.
And if that is a curve problem, then the Marble Diamond should be better than the Mind Stone. But if it's just you want mana quickly and don't want to play the cards, then Mind Stone is better. So
And of
I
course,
think you can try both.
It's a slight thing going for Mindstone is, of course, you can sacrifice it if you get flooded.
Exactly. City of Traitor C just fought one. One is enough. He talked about solitary confinement, then Ancient Tomb doesn't give you damage.
Yeah. You only really want one soul land. It's actually quite bad when you draw them in multiples. I think,
Maybe in that deck. Like, I play 8
Yeah, but
and 4 Mox Diamonds,
Yeah,
but it's a very different. Because I just want to be as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And I want to cost 5 mana spells.
But also you have Mox Diamond, so you can pitch the second soul land to the Mox Diamond, and that's quite common.
Yeah. That's.
Okay, so should
Oh,
I...
can we get standings? And a feature match. Okay, so Martin is going to do some announcement of sorts. Because we're going into the last round. I'm actually going to do it like this, by the way. Drunk meter up 1. Wine. So what do we want to see? Earlier in chat we had... oh, I don't know that works as we reload and the stream dies. The meta game breakdown. Still going to call you Pi. Thank you very, very much. So, guys, it's the last round, so the top tables are going to draw probably. Maybe we can find a win and in, or we can just feature the deck you want to see. If you want to feature a deck, just write the deck in the chat, or a win and in, write 1 in chat. That's it. Something like that. And if you don't write anything, we'll just... Martin, what do you think we should do? A win and in, or just a nice deck that we haven't shown. That
Win and in, I think.
so we're. I'm sorry, I asked the Spike. That's always this answer.
But I think we have showcased like most.
No, we have a Psychotog that I would like to. Yeah, we will pet Don. Ah, Don! Nice. We had a Squirrel opposition with 4 Squirrel Nest, 4 oppositions, 2 Trade Wind Riders, and 3 Hermits. That was very, very cool to see. Psychotog. Who plays Psychotog? It's that first guy that always comes up. Oh. Come on. Alberto. Yeah, Alberto Ponsa. Posa, inte Ponsa. Ponsa is a deck. He is Posa. Squirrel, Carpe Diem we already had. Sorry about that. Alberto Posa. Okay, we're not going to show Psychotog. He is last table, sort of, or next to last. So no one else had an idea. Then we'll take a win and in. I hope Martin is finding a win and in now. Then. But Don, why aren't you playing this format? It seems like a perfect format for your brewing skills. Reanimator we haven't had on stream. Don't know who plays that. That is Reanimator. That's Michael Piazza. Time is limited. Yes, it is. Magic can also be limited. Okay, Reanimator is the absolute bottom table. So, nah. Reanimator actually isn't that good in the format as many people think. It's easily hated out, and like with my combo deck that is faster and also wins when it combos, Reanimator needs like 3 turns to kill, because there is no creature that just wins. That's the big problem. But Don, you actually should. Every other Monday, Biljardpalatset Stockholm. You can do it. I know you can. You can bring a Trade Wind Rider deck with survival or something. I know you love it. Javanex, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you enjoy our stream and what is coming. We need a win and in. Is this the pairings? So, Jens Jaeger, oh nice. Our first round and our last round is facing each other. They're going to draw. They are going to draw. Okay. Do you want blue-black Stifle-Naught or Devourer combo? That's Arvid from Sweden against Nacho from Spain, or Joachim from Sweden against Gonzalo, which I also guess is Spain. Oh, actually, Alberto Posa can also go, and that's the Psychotog deck. Stifle-Naught. Yeah, Jens is second after Swiss. He is drawing into the top 8. We will not be at BSK, sorry. If someone pays me to go there, I'll go there. Joey Rules 86, thank you very much for the follow. We will get a cause 9-9, then you have 3 wins, 4-1 that should be win and ins for all of them. Stifle-Naught, okay. I'm going to go and get the feature match. I'll be right back. Nacho. Okay, so we're going to see Nacho again. Like, I love that name in a bad way. Sorry, when he watches this, if he watches this. But like, come on, his name is Nacho. How can you not?
Is it his real name? Do we have that confirmed?
It's at least his what's-he name.
Okay.
So,
That's pretty cool.
because that was the first thing I asked when someone said, "Oh, that's Nacho," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's a nickname, isn't it?"
So this is the last and sixth round of the Swiss part of the European Championships in Premodern. If you just tune in and have no idea what that is, you can check out premodernmagic.com to get all the information about this format, which is essentially 4th edition through Scourge. So that is all frame cards from 95 to 2003.
So these players are 3 and 2. 9 points. 9 points.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's a winner.
That math. I think so too.
When I looked at the standings, it looked like that. So Nacho Baracina.
Hi, Andrew.
And what did Nacho play now again? We had him earlier. Always fun, Andrew.
I can't play either tonight, Andrew. I'm sorry.
Sorry. I don't remember when Nacho played.
Let me check.
Michael, soon, because we have a great story about that. I have Nacho here. I have the deck here. He's playing Madness. That was it. Yeah, he was the Madness player without Frantic.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Wait.
The most surprising thing so far is the top deck. I'm going to go for the flags now. Because the top deck, the top performing deck, is a Replenish Opalescence combo-ish deck, which is a completely new version also with squee and things. Super cool deck. That's the most surprising thing, I would say. And RV is up for Sweden, I think. There.
Yeah, we talked a bit about that.
Yeah, you
deck,
just missed it. We talked
But
a
I'm
lot.
sure since he's going to top 8, I'm sure that he will be featured in one of the top 8
Oh yeah,
matches.
absolutely.
So you get a second chance. But that deck was really clever. And now we have Arvid from Sweden to the right with a blue-black Stifle-Naught deck. It's a pretty straightforward combo deck, relying on Phyrexian Dreadnought and combined with either Stifle or Vision Charm. So as to get around the trigger on enter the battlefield trigger on the Dreadnought that you need to sacrifice creatures with power summing to 13.
Arty Art, thank you for watching. Like, streaming is fun as well. I would love to play actually. I would have liked to see what the other Replenish deck could do in this format.
Regarding playing, you don't have to feel sorry for us because we're actually doing side events tomorrow. So we're doing one pre-modern tournament and then also a 93-94 tournament. So I at least plan to play in both of those. And yesterday we did an Odyssey draft.
Yeah.
Actual Odyssey block with
real boosters. And
real
stuff.
boosters. It was quite hilarious and also quite instructive to see like how much has changed since then in terms of like power level and draftability.
It was a very fun deck. I split the finals. We didn't get the time to play that was a bit sad, but Blue-White Flyers works in every draft format.
Okay, the match. We have a Basking Rootwelle and a Wild Mongrel has
That's a good
already
start.
hit the battlefield for Nacho.
Yeah. And Necken says here, Ken is pricing the Madness is playing for top 8. I agree with that, especially without Frantic.
I think he pitched the deep analysis to the Mongrel to pump it.
Yeah, and that's very good.
And it pumps the
that's
root
6
valve.
damage coming through.
So yeah, it can be pretty aggressive, this deck. Now we flashbacks the deep analysis to draw a couple of cards.
You want to?
So there's a clicker. So one characteristic thing with Vid's deck is the Gush that he plays right now. It's very tight, like with the mana. You only need basically 2 mana to like do your combo, go off, like with the Dreadnought Stifle. So you can afford to bounce up your lands. And also it fuels foil. So it acts sort of as a pseudo Force of Will. You can play Gush and follow up by foil to protect your combo. Protect the Devourer from a source, for instance. There's quite a lot of background noise, by the way. Do you hear me clearly? Let me know if we need to higher the volume or anything like that.
I think it's not far from
It's an arrogant worm coming down.
It's 200 megabits per second.
Off the Mongrel, it seems like.
Not sure, but
No,
And Arvid is down to 9 life. So even if we would get down the Dreadnought now,
It's
he
stabilization
can't
in place.
raise those creatures. I don't think that he has any protection, so I think he will most likely scoop it up here. Yeah. So Manas takes the first game.
So Pi, the stream is working quite good. Okay. Thanks for that. We try to be close here because the volume has gone up in the store as more people are coming in to play other things as well. Okay, now I know who you are, Necken.
But
Because I asked you earlier who you were.
Is it Matthias or who is it?
Yeah, that's my guess. Matthias Dalarna.
Yeah. Hi,
Sorry
Matthias.
if we call you Matthias Dalarna, but that's a good explanation of who you are for us.
We got a question previously if we're going to BSK, and that is Borås Spelkonvent for the international crowd. It's a yearly tournament and a game convention in Sweden around Halloween.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
I said no as well. That's sorry, no. If someone pays my ticket there, that's what I take to stream a tournament nowadays. Who won the first? Yes, I did other things.
Nacho won the Madness.
Yeah, it looked.
I should get the time as well. A sec.
Yeah, I see it here. No, you don't need to go.
Okay.
It's just so much to do. It's 39, 20. No. Perfect. And we're synced as well. The time is exactly synced with the real time. Skin Mask, of course, will stream. I'll stream as much as I'm able. That's why you down here have this donate bar, and down on Twitch also can donate money. All the money donating is used for equipment to make the stream better, or travel costs to stream more events. Right now, it's actually not Flight to the States. That is actually already been managed by a special donation. So now it's actually a specialized streaming computer for maximum stability.
I like the minimum stability solution we have now.
Yeah.
No, we have some, just a heads up, we have some software problems with the streaming software, so every now and then it has crashed today. So
Yeah.
have patience, if that happens, we will typically be back on track quite fast actually. But it's of course a bit annoying, but we do our best, and we can't really do anything to fix that right now.
No. And I'm also a bit sad that the image quality isn't amazing, but we weren't able to get a real stand. I couldn't fly with the whole like tripod stand thing for a real camera. So everything in Sweden will be top-notch quality camera, but abroad it costs a bit more. Yes, I am coming to LobsterCon, Kurtape. That has been arranged by our secret donor. Not very secret. He loves turtles. And he just... Oh, so $300 is all you need as an incentive to come and stream? And I said, yeah. So he donated $300 times 2 to also bring Svante as a co-commentator. And if Svante is not available, Seb will go with me as a co-commentator. So that is already planned. Planned, paid and everything.
Arvid is taking a mulligan, it seems like. Whereas Nacho...
That's a bit sad, being down a game and then down a card. This can go...
But I think the mulligan in general will not, be
No, Stifle-Naught
so detrimental to his deck. It's more about finding an actual Dreadnought, I think. That's the issue, because you have more redundancy with Stifle and Vision Charm. And
Yeah,
also
like, Stifle-Naught can win with 5-card mulligan without problems.
And now I see both a Vision Charm and a Dreadnought in hand, so
Yes.
this should be a good one.
Yeah, because we saw Madness... actually, Nacho. We saw Nacho round 1, and now last round as well. And in round 1, he played against blue-white Stifle-Naught. So Nacho has been on stream twice and played Stifle-Naught twice. And
he has a Lotus Petal and Mesmeric Fiend to back it up. This is the nut hand.
This is... Because Nacho didn't seem to have a chance against Stifle-Naught. If the Stifle-Naught player actually gets it.
Yeah,
Except he, in sideboard, had... what's it called? Powder Keg.
Ah, okay.
Because...
But does he have that? Or
Yeah.
is he, okay.
So Nacho played Powder Keg, no bounce, it seemed like.
Okay, yeah, but focusing back on the game, yeah. So Mesmeric Fiend took a careful study out of Nacho's hand. He played Baskin Rootwell, and now we have a faced out Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Not in play, but in the facing out zone or whatever it is.
That's not even the zone.
No. Wherever it is, it will come back and hit hard.
The strange thing about Face, it is actually on the battlefield if you need to put a zone in it, but it doesn't exist. It is in no zone.
Andrew writes, now I need to come to Eurochamps 2020 to play a comment. I will remember this because I have a very good memory, so I'm counting on you.
So yeah.
And then we might even play a game in real life, that'd be fun too.
That would be very fun.
Or phone is ringing here.
Yeah, it's a store. Just leave it. They fix it. It's a store. They know how to use a phone. As the volume goes up, we'll do this. Even though it doesn't look good in stream, I think it's probably better.
Yeah, Nacho scooped it up, obviously. I mean, he has very few ways to interact with the Dreadnought, as far as I can see.
Yep.
A bunch of powder kegs. There's, of course, a weakness of the Madness deck. It doesn't have so much interaction with permanents. I figure he does run some counter spells.
Like a rushing river.
That was a naturalized, I think I saw there.
Yeah,
that
and
works, of course.
he had like 3 naturalizes and a powder keg or something like that in first round. We should give a point there to Arvid. This is a win and in, so going to game 3 is very, very fun, I think.
Of course, being on the play is, as ever, is very important.
Yeah.
Although in this game I don't think it would have mattered because that was a blazing star from
Arvid. Like Arvid had the nuts. like with the petal.
Yeah,
as
and
well.
the fiend that
And
in
two
the end he
lands.
didn't even
Like
need it.
petal, 2 lands,
Yeah.
fiend. That's 6 cards.
Yeah.
That's the perfect 6.
Yeah, and of course he could have gone for the even turn 1 Dreadnought, but there's not even a need to do that
No.
because you can check if it's safe first with the fiend.
Euros. Time to have it in the north.
Or some other place where they know how to brew beer, but we have an anecdote from yesterday that actually they are excellent at brewing beer
Yeah.
here in Spain. We were at brewery.
Mad Brewing
Yeah.
here in Madrid, which is supposed it's the best brewery in Madrid. I've checked it out beforehand, as I'm a beer geek,
Okay.
and it is actually like the top-rated brewery, and with quite a high rating from beer geeks. And trying out their beer, they had good beer, and also great food, a great venue, like.
Yeah, we did a
Yeah, we couldn't-
pre-tournament dinner there with lots of Premodern players.
Yeah, we can't complain at all.
Really good beer, and actually the food amazed me most. They had really,
Yeah.
really good barbecue.
No,
Amazing
some
stuff.
of the best I've eaten. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was
So that we can't hold against Spain.
no. Like if you go to a random pubs, or like if you go to even good pubs and bars, they won't have good beer. That's the problem. But if you go to a beer place, a correct beer place, you can get good beer here as well. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe the UK for next year.
Let's see. Let's see. Germany has
Yeah,
expressed
Frankfurt. We
interest
talked
as well,
about
but,
maybe Frankfurt could be. That's also a good place to travel to, with the largest airport in Europe.
Let's see how we do. So Arvid keeps his starter, whereas
Yeah.
Nacho
So
takes a
now,
mulligan.
so now it's Nacho's turn to be a bit like mulliganing when you know you need to win is always a bad feeling.
Yeah, but
So Arvid did that game 2, and now it's Nacho's turn to do
on
it.
the other hand, with the London mulligan, it's actually quite forgiving to take a mulligan.
I think the London Mulligan is one of the best things that has happened to Magic in a long, long time. I love the London Mulligan. So there's a Vision Charm, it's a Stifle, and it's a Dreadnought and an Intuition.
So excellent hand for Arvid again, whereas Nacho is mulliganing
Oh,
again.
too
Now
far.
you maybe start to feel the pressure.
Yeah, and also I think Madness Mulligan's bad. Oh, Dokaleo MTG, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you enjoy what you see, and I hope you will enjoy what we will show you in the future. Liverpool better than Real. Oh.
I mean, on the other hand, like what Nacho really needs is something like a naturalize or like
Right,
an answer,
exactly.
and then in
Right
that
now
case,
he needs the mulligan for an answer when he's down this low.
yeah. Or I mean,
Skin Mask, thank you!
you get a lot of new followers. Today,
Yeah!
right?
We'll try to. We mostly, for those who are new followers and new watchers, we mostly stream old school, 93, 94. But. Oh, and Jillian as well! Thank you. Thank you so much for the follow.
So the duress picked up the circular logic, and now like
Yeah.
it's just unstoppable. Here's the Dreadnought. Unless he will top deck like a naturalize now, it's just
Yeah.
over.
Um,
That's an arrogant worm and a daze. So that's unfortunate. He drew the daze.
one turn
One
too
turn
late.
too late. That's really must
But,
feel quite shitty, to be honest.
Oh, and it's a basket. I thought it was mongrel, so we could got the worm into play, but
Now hit for 13,
12.
12. And then
It's not that bad. Jeff, weren't you following Wak-Wak?
so
Thank you. Thank you.
can't quite see what. I think he has an impulse, maybe Arvid in hand.
Compatible Wombat, thank you also very much. Is this when I should say, please donate or become a Patreon? It's all down here somewhere. That makes it easier for me to do more streams. It's okay. It's okay, yeah.
Unless he drew the naturalize, it's just over.
Well,
Aquamaba won't help
No.
with a Daze and Arrogant run in the hand.
So he can block 4 damage, take 8, and he is at 8.
Yeah, it's over.
It's okay, Jeff. For this time, but I will need a beer from you next time we see each other. No, just kidding.
Here comes Impulse and turn.
Yeah.
But
Picking up the counterspell, maybe? No, he took another card that I didn't have the time to see.
doesn't matter now. It's just swing and win.
Yeah, absolutely, but if you play...
I think he has a foil in hand. So.
Yeah. You see his hands shaking like this.
That's the
And there
action.
we have it.
So Arvid now is on 4-2. Hopefully
it
he
was a
can
four.
make it to the top 8, I think so.
I think so. When I check, Jocke Almlund was actually higher on standings. I don't have the standings, because this was table 4. Table 1 and 2 are already in, so that's 4 players. Table 3, we have a 10-pointer and a 9-pointer. So that's a win and in as well, probably. No, the 10-pointer can... No, he cannot draw in. So they need to play. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 tables that kind of plays win and ins. And then there's one more here, 5. Yeah. Because those 4 are in. And then we will have 1, 2, 3, and 4 more 12-pointers. At least 12. That's 8.
Okay, so it's...
4 persons and 4
Are you saying
persons.
it's a lock
So
or
there's-
not a lock?
I say it's a lock.
Okay.
If not, Luis here wins and also goes to 12. Because then there's one 12-pointer
Okay.
more, then it's 9 12.
So basically it's not a
Plus.
lock, but it's probable. It's
Yeah.
very probable, yeah.
Because he's also the lowest.
Yeah. Should we get Arvid on stream?
So yeah, but he's probably the lowest, and so he is the one who won't.
Yeah. Should we get Arvid on the stream? For a few minutes?
Sure, why not? He's not a very charismatic guy, so not as beautiful as we are.
Irony is not always apparent.
No, it's a child, not a parent. Not a parent, it's a child. Kom, vi är på väg att hämta dig. He didn't even understand my joke. Oh, I missed it! Aschenbach! Thank you so much. We talked shit instead. Thank you so much. That makes it so much easier to do things like this.
Hello.
This is Arvid, who can't sit in a chair.
Nope.
I always ignore you, so I'm guessing it's one of the Askenbeck brothers. But hi,
Hi.
Arvid.
Hello. Thank you for last night.
Sounds better than it was.
Yeah. We're just, as usual, the last ones to leave the bar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we're actually, just you and me were the last ones to leave
Yes.
the bar.
Yes.
At, I think they kicked us out 2:45 or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Coming here, a bit hungover,
Yeah.
without too much sleep, and going to top 8.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
We just checked how many. It's like 1% that you don't do top
Okay,
8.
yeah.
It's something 5 maybe. Like it's very low.
Thank you for jinxing it.
So that will happen,
Yeah.
and that's when we say, "Oh."
Oh.
But no, you're on top 8 with blue-black Stifle-Naught.
Yes.
I said, "Oh, so you're playing the Svante list?"
Yeah, and I took offense.
Yeah, because you invented this.
Yeah, I built it right when we heard of. This is my first Premodern deck, I just instantly bought for Dreadnought because it's so much fun to play, but it's not good enough in Legacy.
Yeah, exactly. It's playable in Legacy.
It's playable, yeah,
But
tier,
it's-
tier 4 or something like
Yeah.
that.
It was okay. Sometimes they can do the like no one expects it.
Yeah,
But that's it.
yeah.
So here it's perfect.
Here is perfect, yeah. It feels like playing Legacy, but in Premodern.
Yeah. So why did you choose blue and black? What do you get with the black? What is the game plan of the deck? Is it combo as fast as possible, or
No, it's a common misconception that it's combo as fast as possible.
that's why I'm asking the question?
You can really easily play a longer control game and with all the black discard control the game and the hand of the opponent to make it an automatic win when you go off. So you really try to shape the hand. But some matchups, like I played
Like now.
or Sly, you just want a combo as fast as possible.
I think the worst thing here, I realized it after I put you on feature,
Yeah.
because Nacho, yeah, his real name is Nacho.
Okay. Cool.
He has already played on stream. The
Okay.
first round,
All right.
and now the last round.
Was it the blue-white one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he played 2 Stifle-Naughts on stream and lost to Stifle-Naught 2 times on stream.
He has a very bad matchup, I think.
Yeah,
I
and a
played,
bad sideboard against it. But it's, I feel bad for him
Yeah.
because of
Yeah.
that.
He told me, yeah, I already lost to your friend. So he thinks everyone who
Ah.
plays Stifle-Naught is friends.
Yeah, of
but,
course.
we are all friends, of course, so it's correct.
And especially Swedes and Germans.
Swedes and Germans, yeah, they were the second to last to leave the board. Yes.
That we like. It was you, me. Actually, the second to last is the other Stifle-Naught
The other
player that he
Stifle
lost
player,
to.
yes.
So he lost to the drunks.
To the, yeah.
Sorry, Nacho.
The Germans.
The Germans.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's more of a control deck with a combo finish.
Yes.
Could you see it like that?
Yes, but you don't control the game very good against creature decks because you don't have any removal at all. So
Because that's when the 12
that's where you have to have the 12-12. But the deck is good at finding it. It's a lot of cantrips, a lot of card draw.
Because that's the big problem. We've
Oh,
discussed it. Like, if you don't find Dreadnought, you're screwed.
You're screwed. Yeah, you don't do
Because you
anything.
have multiple ways of stifling the ability.
Yeah.
But you only have 4 Dreadnoughts and
Yeah.
not a tutor.
No.
That's the
you have a tutor. You play Limbo's Vault.
Yeah, Limno's Vault is a 2-mana enlightened tutor
Almost.
almost.
Vampiric, almost, also.
Yeah.
Both for 2 mana.
And more. Yeah.
But you can also find, I mean, you don't go for the first Dreadnought. You go for the one that has a gush in front of it, and then you gush into the pile and get like 2 cards that you need, a counterspell and or whatever you need. So gush is mainly one of the big reasons I built the deck, because who doesn't want to play gush in any format? That
Yeah,
it's
we
legal.
talked actually about that on stream.
Yeah.
That Gush is such a powerful card. It's such a beautiful card, and it's fucking restricted in Vintage right now.
Yeah.
After it's but here you can play 4, but almost no one does.
No, because
Because
the mana
it's
is horrible.
super hard to play.
Yeah.
Without duos
Yeah.
that are actually islands, it's so horrible.
You used to say you need 13
Hi, that's my
islands,
next
right?
question actually. But yeah.
You need 13 islands.
Yeah.
And there's 9 black sources in my deck, so sometimes you need to find out, but you can play the long game and like find your black sources
How
and
many
then
do you
start
play?
3. Because it's
You can't have in starting hand.
as you saw in the first game, 2 gushes is not a good starting hand.
No. But like Gush is such a powerful card, but super hard to play in this format. So if you can play it, that's when you find something that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, my next question is exactly the same question as Pi in the chat says. What do you think about the blue-white? Because we talked super quick before.
Yeah. I think it looks cool, fun. You don't get to play Gush, probably.
Yeah, that's-
Maybe you can. I don't know. but I like it. I like the Mother of Runes tech. I also like the Resin people. We'll see. I'll definitely build it and try it out against my friend's Gauntlet.
Yeah.
But
Which, if you just took a guess, which do you think is the best one?
I know what you think is the best
Yeah.
one, and I would say it depends on the
But
meta.
I think it's very, very close.
It's a close one, yeah. But I think he has a good matchup against me.
Yeah.
Because he has removal,
Yeah.
which is good.
And
Which I have to
protection,
play around.
you don't
I'm not going to interact with his
No.
with his dreadnought. So his Mother Runes doesn't do that much, but I think maybe he's found a better list.
Because Enlightened Tutor turn 1 for the Dreadnought turn
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Limdals can't do that.
No.
Yeah, I think it's better. I
Yeah.
think it's marginally, maybe. But I think it's a better list, and I absolutely think it's favored in the mirror.
What I'm sure about is if it's a lot of combo decks, I think I like my list better because of the duresses. But his is better in a creature meta that we're
Yeah.
seeing right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a correct way of seeing it.
Thank you.
You actually know Magic?
Yeah, some from a deck building perspective at least. Maybe not in a mulligan of playing.
For those who don't know, this is the guy who will keep bugging us on Swedish Natural in chat on the stream and just being a douchebag all the time and saying, I am meant to devour, I am meant to devour, kill everyone, devour is the best.
I was
or
just
something like that.
commentating on that you didn't know what cards were in the sideboard, having it in front of you. No.
Yeah,
But I see that there's a lot of stuff to do here, so
Yeah,
can't control it all.
no,
I guess.
there's a lot of things to do. But I'll throw you out to the wolves
yeah,
again.
yeah, thank you.
And we'll probably also take a short break here on stream. Thank you for joining. And we'll be back when this round ends. So a 15-minute break. I hope that's okay with chat. Because we want to see a little bit what decks to feature in the top 8. So I need to check who are winning and such. We are absolutely going to show Juan Manuel and his Replenish deck again. That I am sure of. We're probably going to try to show the blue-white Stifle-Naught deck as well. Again, that's Jens Jaeger from Germany playing that one. Land still doing well. My bet was Land still winning. Not because I thought so, because I want it to do so. But I actually don't know if we have one going well. I can see if I can. Let's see. We have here Nanya Joachim Gonzalo. What is he playing? I don't have him here. No. At 6 at NoobCon and 6 at Fishliver, we were less drunk at Fishliver. It's kind of arbitrary. I just click and see what happens.
I want a cup.
Yeah, I've told you many times how to fix this.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, drinking from a cup, but from a stupid plastic. There are limits to how low you can go. There's a cup.
Here, Martin, have some wine. It's actually not one of those with a screw in the middle, so you can drink from it.
It's the first prize today.
Yeah, very nice one. Yeah. Sorry, Harry Sheriff. I'd just do something and hope for the best. And when I do it in small espresso cups, It's very hard to keep track on.
It looks like glögg. It's like
Yeah.
glue wine in Swedish.
Glee wine.
But it's not. Glühwein,
In German, but there is actually an English word. It's something with M. Mulled wine.
Mold.
Mulled. M-U-L-L-E-D.
Never heard.
Mulled wine. That's what glögg is. But I was going. We have 10 minutes on the round here. I was going to take a 10-minute break because, sorry guys, I need breaks sometimes. Should I put on the break screen, or do you want to sit there for 10 minutes and talk about Premodern?
I think
You're the creator. You want to talk about all the whys and whatnots for
I think
the viewers.
we have time to do that later. As
We
well.
won't do it later, but
Do it. Okay, I'll talk. Is there a demand for it?
so guys, do you want Martin to say something for 10 minutes, or do you want the break screen?
Tough choices.
Tough
It's no cost for them.
Yeah, well, like I would have chosen the break screen.
But I could use this time to get a cup. Maybe acquire a cup.
Yeah, Ivory cup.
Actually, I think I want to do that. And I need some fresh air.
10 minutes of blixt. I don't know what Skogstoki means, but
But you know who is.
I know who it is. I know I can be Blixt Gordon, but we won't talk about ATOG. Stay, Martin. I'll see if I
I'll
can
stay.
help you with your problem.
That'd be nice. Convincing support from the chat.
Skogstoki, give him hell.
So who is Harry Sheriff and who is Isio? And where are you at? Are there people playing still? Are there any people playing still? No.
Just funny for the top 8. They're playing one enters the top 8
Yeah.
if anyone wins.
Having a chat here with Francisco, which is co-organizer of this event and also the Madrid Premodern League founder.
Ahí están los sorteos, raffles.
Uncle Isvan's brother, I like that. That's a flavorful card.
Martin, Felipe sent you Felipe has sent the deck.
Yes.
The missing deck.
Should I check if he sent it or what? What did you ask?
Felipe has sent
He has sent.
the deck
Okay,
to you.
okay. To my email or?
Yes.
So. Finland's Premodern Facebook author. Alright. Is it Matthias? I guess then. Anyways, so if there's anyone who someone who just tuned in or who has not heard about the format Premodern that we're playing today, we will we're doing today the European Championships in Madrid in this format, and the format is basically the card pool exists of the sets from 4th edition through Scourge. So those are the old frame sets printed between 1995 and 2003 that were standard legal at some point. And the format has a ban list, and you can find the ban list and more information about the format at the website premodernmagic.com. We got a question here from Harry from Canada. When will Premodern split into many different ban lists, permitted sets, friends? That's a good question. There is already a split. If you want, there are actually two formats which are quite similar with respect to the time frame. Okay, so I will do my announcement. I need to make a small announcement here with the final standings and the top 8. So I'll get back to you. So see you in a while. And hang on, for top 8 should start in maybe within 10 minutes or so.
Okay, hi, we are back. Announcements have been made, there's some raffles and things going on, so I'm going to take this paper and tell you who are in the top 8. 8th place, we have Posa Alberto on Psychotog. He will also be a feature match against number 1 player. Then we have Arvid Hedström on Blue-Black Stifle-Naught. We have Gonzalo Junge, on Full English Breakfast. Roberto Martinez on Devourer Combo.
I'll be back in.
Yeah, Jorge Larumbide. Maybe that was more Italian, but he's Spanish. On Landstill, so I'm still alive for my guest Landstill as win. Then we have Jamie Garcia on The Rock. Surprise, but also amazing. And Jens Jaeger on Blue-White Standstill. We saw him on in round 1. And then Juan Manuel Delgado on Replenish. So Blue-Black Stifle-Naught and Blue-White Stifle-Naught. Both are Stifle-Naughts, but very different. But if we count them as the same archetype at least, which they are, we have 7 different archetypes in the top 8. 7! And those 2 that are the same are still very different. So we have 8 different decks in the top 8. That's just amazing. Very, very cool top 8. So we will begin to see Replenish against Psychotog, and then we'll see what happens. We have the Stifle-Naughts are also. We talked round 6 with Arvid, who won his winning in with Blue-Black, and we talked about the Blue-White one, and he's actually now battling the Blue-White one. So that's cool. We thought about having that on a feature, but we actually think it's quite a boring feature match. So showing off Psychotog for the first time in the tournament seemed like a better idea, and we also really want to show Juan Manuel's deck once more. So if he loses, yeah, this is when we show it. My guess it goes to the finals. And with multiple Devourers in the field, we can also kind of say, yeah, Devourer is probably not... Oh, the foil guy 87, thank you very much for the follow. We can probably say Devourer is not too good. It's easy to hate out. You saw that match with Ancient Tomb, Nullrod, Handshake. That's the thing. It probably wins game 1, but if you have a plan, it's hard to win the next 2 games, and that's good for the format to have combo decks like that. So, but 1 in the top 8, 2 or 3 I think, that was eliminated before top 8 in a 28-player field only. What decks do you want to see? I'll write them in chat just so everyone knows. Replenish. How do I... Like, okay, I just wanted to do... oh, sorry. Replenish. UV, Stifle-Naught. It's probably not even... That's not how you write it. And I can't do enters. Yeah. The rocks. Rare. Breakfast, UV, Stifle-Naught. Oh, that's absolutely not how you spell it. You are amazing, sir. I don't even know how to Psychotog is. So that is the top 8 deck list with a G in the middle for Gordon. So, chat, you can absolutely write what decks you want to see. The first feature match is Replenish Psychotog, and then we don't know who wins or not, but still, write what you want to see afterwards and we'll try to show it. And as I've said all stream, I don't think so, but my bet is still on it because I want it to win. Is Landstill for winning the whole tournament. So I'm very happy that there is a Landstill deck still playing. Very, very happy for that. But if I go for a more like real guess, I think the Replenish deck has a very good matchup in this field. I do not think the Rock will win. Devourer has a good chance. Full English Breakfast, I think, will die to Naughts. Yeah, Stifle-Naught or Replenish is probably my 2 main guesses. If I go what I think will win because they're good. But my bets will still be on Landstill. And sorry, the volume has become so high in here now. I don't think I can do much with the sound though, sorry about that. But as Iterim is the only one writing, let's hope Landstill makes it through the quarters so we can feature it in the semis. Do you have a key or something?
Um,
Oh, I have it.
did you get more supplies?
Yep. The Felwar Stones are an amazing crew.
Did they pick it up?
Yep. Yeah, those are the ones who provided me all evening.
Nice.
Like, ooh.
You need to explain for the stream what the Felwar Stones.
Mycket kaffe blir det. Now it's
Another refreshing drink.
yes. The Felwar Stones is a Spanish old school crew who I met at Fishley World Cup 2 weeks ago, who were like, "We'll be there," and they came, 4 people, and when I asked them round 4, they were 3 of them were 3-1. I don't. Sorry, my Spanish names are so bad, so I actually don't know which Felwar Stone is in the top 8 or not.
Okay.
But they're just an amazing crew who loves drinking while playing Magic as much as I do. Yeah, the volume got so high I needed just. And if you don't win, is there anything unbanned to help the deck? I want Landstill to win because I haven't seen like a real control deck actually take it down a big tournament.
Maybe true. Many second place finishes.
Exactly, many second places and top 8s.
Yeah.
And that makes, because when we started playing, Martin will remember this as we talked a lot about it, I thought control was way too powerful in the format. Because Factor Fiction is such an amazing card. Oh, can I get it back? Yep. With Factor Fiction, such an amazing card. With Swords to Plowshares also being very, very overpowered in a format where creatures are quite bad, and things like that, and Counterspell as well. Like, some of the best cards, like power-wise, are the ones being used in Control.
Can I?
Thank you.
Have they started to play yet? Or so?
Oh,
Pay attention. Okay.
yeah, he was going to tell us.
What would you do without me? They have just started off here. So we're going to update the names of the players. So this is the quarterfinals, and we have Juan to the left in the blue shirt with a very clever Replenish / Squee deck, facing off Psychotog to the right. And what was the name of the Psychotog player?
That's there. Otherwise, I can't update.
And it seems that Juan has started off with an Ancient Tube and an island, and we have an island and a swamp for the Psychotog player. And here comes Frantic Search. The chat immediately corrects us here that it won the second German nationals, the blue-white standstill deck.
Okay.
So it has even won some tournaments.
And I think both are Spanish players.
We will get back to that conversation soon when we have everything
Yeah.
sorted out. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it probably did, but like, I think. Yeah, yes. I just want to see Control win more than it does, because Combo has won a lot, or Combo Control-ish and things like that. So I think that would just be good for the format to show Control can win more.
I'm kind of rooting for the Replenish deck here
Yeah.
by Juan because it's so sweet.
When you were away, I said I'm rooting for Landstill. I think Replenish or Stifle-Naught will take it down. And Devourer is a third. That's my Replenish, Stifle-Naught, Devourer. But I'm rooting for Landstill.
Now you have said almost all decks now, just kidding.
No, but what I'm
Yeah.
rooting for, like, yeah, that's
But-
my guess. Because I actually think Replenish is very good against the field.
Yeah, I haven't really thought through all the matchups in that
Meaning,
way, but
oh, I haven't. That's just intuition.
Yeah,
and
but-
he plays 4 of them.
yeah, but see what you did there. He also plays 4 defense grid in his sideboard, and the sideboard looked pretty tight overall. So, I mean, that should at least give him a decent chance versus Control. I mean, when you can do plays like turn 1 defense grid.
And the match against Devourer, because of the 4 null rods, full English breakfast is probably one of the weaker matchups there. And yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
fought.
there's one full English breakfast in the top 8, and
Oh,
actually,
Vanilla Lotion, thank you very much. I was so focused on thinking that. Thank you so effing much. It's not flying to the States, that is already been fixed. This is to, I don't know which other tournament. First of all, streaming, a real streaming computer only actually is the plan now, because it has been so-so today. And with that, probably not buying one, I will probably just use one of my already existing and just wipe it from everything I use it otherwise for.
we have a parallax wave hitting the battlefield from on Juan's side. It is the enchantment that you can use to fade out creatures, no exile creatures. I mean, of course, it has fading itself. 5 counters.
But as he says here, slower creature fair decks had not won. Yes, and that is a problem, sort of. But yeah, mid-range is
But fair,
probably the weakest, but we have a The Rock here in the... And I would say Psychotog is a fair deck as well.
yeah, I mean, to be honest, fair decks have never won in Magic. Never play fair is my motto. Never play
And
fair.
Lotion, I'll drink
Yeah.
for the donation.
Okay, so in the game here, he tried to hardcast Opalescence. That's the enchantment, like animating other enchantments, but that was countered with Manlik. Now he tries to Replenish. He has a pretty
Also
stacked
a counter.
graveyard, but that was countered with a good old counter spell. Pozza has
A beautiful deck.
a beautiful deck, yeah, it's nice. Lots of signed, what is it, beta?
Signed and foiled and and the
Here's the
duress.
duress. Taking Intuition is a
Oh.
pretty good one, and he is has no cards in hand now. Did he draw another intuition?
I don't know, but I don't know what the intuition does in this.
Nah,
Because you can't get Replenish,
Nah,
because
that's
then
kind
you're...
of bad, because if it's countered, then you're out of them. Yeah. No, but maybe you could get just an enchantment as a threat, like
Psychedelic is
tide.
combo control, absolutely.
A tide,
is.
maybe.
He actually also played like
Or
2
actually,
Psychotogs, so yeah.
Or perhaps you just get 3 squeeze. Oh, here's the
Oh,
tide that we're speaking
that
of.
is...
And this is the enchantment that phased out lands. It's actually a
one-sided
serious threat.
Armageddon.
Yeah, you can never allow this to resolve as a control player, basically, because then you can allow whatever to happen on the next couple of turns, because he will just take all the blue mana and then...
Beltran!
Of
Nice
course
of
he
you
needs to do a
to join
replenish too,
us. And the other guy. You're the other guy.
Am I the guy? Previously you
Greetings,
were the other
Gordon, and the
guy.
other guy.
Greetings, some anonymous guy on the internet.
No, it's Beltran Stormseeker. I think I know exactly who he is.
That's
And you will
Stormseeker.
meet him in a couple of weeks, I think. If
Okay.
he's the one I think he is. A couple of weeks, maybe. But yeah. Thank you very much. And this is Martin, creator of Premodern.
Thanks for supporting old formats. We love old formats.
Yeah, we like being old men.
So
Playing old stuff. Okay, here we have
he
a
plays a
cunning-
wish. That was... So actually we missed a little bit of action now. Was this in
That's okay.
response?
Yeah, it's still not in.
Yeah, it's still on the stack. So he wishes for an annul. That's a pretty sweet play. So
Yeah.
we will counter it with an annul.
Yeah, it's a 4-mana counter spell, but yeah. That's...
It's possible that he has another counter spell, but he just wanted to get that.
Ah,
out of the way.
Rothborn has decided on a deck. Psychotog. Yeah, and like I think Psychotog is a pretty good first deck if you like to brew, because there is not a set list. There's no one. Like, this is one of the best showings of Psychotog we've seen.
Yeah, it hasn't put up like amazing results, and so I guess the deck hasn't really been figured out.
Exactly, so that's very good.
Oh, that Factor Fiction was stacked. We have 2
That-
counter
that
spells,
is,
Psychotog, Fire Ice, and a third card, which may or may not be Circular Logic.
Circle.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
my.
stacked.
Not my first Premodern, okay. But yeah, you...
Oh,
Okay, Beltran says sorry for my disrespect. No,
It's
Beltran, that's
fine,
no
it's fine.
disrespect. It's just... Martin is
we also
sort of a nobody, like, usually, so it's okay. He's just my sworn nemesis in 93-94. For those who don't know that.
But yeah, Juan must feel pretty terrible here. He has only.
You see the hand,
yeah,
the face palm.
Yeah, the literal face bomb. You have he has 2 cards in hand, and Potsa has a stacked hand. So he chose. What did he get in the end? 2
Two
counter
counter
spells.
spells. But like, if he doesn't play things, he needs to go to discard, and the rest, like, oh.
What did he hit with the rest?
Yeah, the Cunning Wish was exiled. Yeah.
He hits Solitary Confinement, and he reveals a Darker Waste. So he's like, he has nothing. This game should be over. I mean, if he can't
Yeah.
close now, then yeah, then he can never win.
Yeah, like, this is just... Sure, he doesn't have a win con, and one of his 2 only win cons is in the graveyard. He plays 2 Psychotogs. It's a control deck that just plays 2 Psychotogs as win cons. It's
Only
almost...
2?
Yeah, it's like a Stifle-Naught deck.
What?
I can't show decks.
Okay.
Remember that?
Yeah.
So,
I will just
bring up
see.
so we can talk about it. And I want to do a shout out to Twiddle, Vanilla Lotion, and the Fall Guy, who are our top donor, our latest donor, and our latest follower. Thank you so effing much. You are the ones that makes it so fun for me to do this.
I thought that was me, Gordon.
Yeah, yes it is, Martin. Of course it is.
Actually, he plays 3 Psychotog.
Oh,
as
is it
he-
3?
As usual.
Oh, yeah,
Gordon has no idea what he's talking about. It was off with
No,
50%.
Your software just pushes it so wrong.
So it's not my sorting algorithm.
Oh, but it's your
the
soft-
webmaster, but lots of credit to the webmaster who put that together.
Stream is laggy. Sorry about that. That is actually something we can't fix.
And here comes
we've tried.
Psychotog.
I don't know if it's like the ping on the internet here or what it is, but that's could be the computer, but it probably isn't, because lag is usually the internet connection. But that's why I'm being a douche and asking for donations. Everything goes to improve this.
You need to do it the other way around. First you need to-
75 viewers. That's actually a record now.
73.
Nice.
You're just lying again.
75, because I have
okay.
updated.
Aha. Okay, the chat is lying. Anyways,
And that is
we allow ourselves to just focus slightly less on this match because it's basically
yeah,
over.
but it's over.
Or not the match, I should say, this game. So this is the first game.
Yeah, like it's just. Yep.
Now,
No.
did you show the tokens before, Goran?
Yes.
Okay. I will show them again because we might have some
Rob,
other guys.
you don't need to say sorry. Like, I don't know if this number you see or the number I see from Twitch, which is the correct. I have no idea. But what I wanted to say was, I want Wak-Wak M2G on Twitch to become the stream for any old format that's community driven.
Also, Odyssey Block Draft
Yeah, middle school and
and the other schools.
no, and like I think that's the plan. And that's what the donations and the Patreon will go to. That's for me to stream as many tournaments as possible.
While they're shuffling up a little bit, I just want to show these super sweet tokens that were custom made for this tournament and handed out to all players.
I can really see the zombie.
Here's the goblin. Here's the squirrel. And there's the soldier. And there's the zombie.
And the backside, yeah. Like these are
Exclusive stuff.
yeah, and the quality is also very good. Like these are nice. I really want one. Do you need a beer or a tutu for two Cabo Kings?
It would be more fun if you actually needed a bear.
Yeah. Just asking. So a tutu for two or something like this?
That's coffee.
No, this is
Yeah. He
a
meant
Coke.
a token. Yeah, it's actually.
Yeah.
But, so this is not. This does not cover the complete set of necessary
No,
tokens
not the
in
one I
Premodern.
use.
We have beasts, and we have
saplings.
yeah, bears. So there's more. Maybe for next championships.
And also, if you play like the Soul, Mesa Pegasus thingy in
Pegasus.
Enchantress.
Needs.
28 players, non-Spaniards. There were 5 Swedes, 2 Germans, 1 UK guy,
One from
Poland, from Poland, yeah, and 2 Italians.
Yeah, 2 Italians. I'm not sure if we had one French guy. It has a very French sounding name.
Yeah, he's not.
Javier. He's not. Okay.
Oh, Javier.
Yes.
No, I don't know.
Javier.
So that's 5, 2, 1, 1, 2. That's 11. So almost half the field is from abroad. Like 40% from abroad, 60% Spaniards. So that's actually pretty awesome. Did the quality just go down? No.
It is also the first time that we do anything like this, that is a stand-alone international Premodern tournament, like where Premodern is the main event and not just a side event to an already established tournament. So I hope that that we can do this in the future, and that we can actually get people to travel to these events.
Yeah, that's actually great. Because last year it was a add-on to the Fischli World Cup. Because the Italian community is big for Premodern, and the Fischli World Cup is a big old school tournament, and old schoolers can also think about playing this format. Then we were like 40 something.
Yeah, 43.
43
Yeah.
players as an add-on on the Sunday. But this is the first like real. This is only what will happen. We drafted Odyssey block for real yesterday, and we have another side event tomorrow. Like,
Yeah, we have two side events. We do Premodern tomorrow and 93, 94
Yeah.
with Atlantic Roads.
and we won't stream.
We won't see because we will play.
Yeah.
Finally.
Maybe
And-
actually, maybe take this with a grain of salt. I'll set up the stream without commentators and stream the 93, 94 one.
we see what happens.
Don't do Spade again. It's hard to travel to. It was quite easy for us, at least.
Yeah, I think Madrid is
Madrid is one of
really
the
well
big.
connected.
But my top two places for next year. But Martin is the guy. I'm just a stream guy. Is either Frankfurt or London.
Yeah, so we got the question if we have any plans already, or if I have any plans, but I don't. I mean, I have some thoughts, but the general thought is, yeah, regarding whether it should be
Okay,
a
now we
touring
see
tournament or not, because we got that question too.
Okay, we also have a game now, so quick.
Yeah, quick. Yeah. It's a bit of a trade-off. It would be nice to do it as a touring tournament, but it's also significantly more work. I already noticed if you sort of need to start from scratch every time with a venue and everything. So let's see. I will keep you guys posted.
Stark, Amsterdam is a good choice as well, yeah. But we have a defense grid here, and now we're a frantic search. I think the defense grid can do real work here for Juan.
We talked about that earlier, how that would be good against control decks.
Exactly.
And with the Ancient Tomb, with defense grid coming down on turn 1, it's so strong. Did he...
We will not play Darmstadt. He played a third land.
Okay, that was a bit... What do you say? A bit premature. Intuition after Frantic. You really drop life quickly with the Ancient Tomb.
Yeah. As I play... Oh, he is actually
Plus
doing
a Darker
it.
Wastes. Yeah, but he can go for it because he has defense grid.
Yeah, but also... but still. But you still lose two of them, and that's horrible.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking of playing one Gaia's Blessing in my deck because of things like this.
Okay.
Because in control matchups, no defense grid, of course, you can actually run out of things. Why Frankfurt is mostly because of the Frankfurt airport, and it's easy to say Frankfurt, even if Darmstadt is very close.
But there has been tournaments organized in Darmstadt, so that's...
Yeah, we have a player from Darmstadt here today.
Okay, Replenish with only two enchantments, of
Yeah, but-
Palisades and Parallax Wave. So that's pretty interesting. He just like goes for it.
Yeah, because Opalescence doesn't become a creature itself, or does it? I actually...
No, I think it's just other enchantments.
I think so as well. It should be.
So you need two for them.
But
to-
all cards are stupid, so...
But on the other hand, now every enchantment that he can play from his hand become threats. Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
Marcel, the German nationals was in Darmstadt at, where is it? Is it called JK Games, right? JK Entertainment.
JK Entertainment
Yeah, JK
is in Darmstadt.
Yeah, and
yeah, that's a good store as well.
and they have organized twice.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was a game.
But we will see. I mean, having
You do understand that the game was,
yeah, the game is over.
but I don't know how.
No, but Psychotog scooped it up. He had
Yeah, I
4 beater there. But the thing is also, when he has the parallax wave, then you can always remove Psychotog.
Yeah, I know.
And also the
But it was
interaction.
still a 4-4.
Yeah, but let us talk about the
Oh
interaction.
yeah, opalescence. Oh, sorry. It will never go away.
Yeah.
Oh, like that deck. It has so many interactions like that
but
you so easily forget.
Let's explain that to the
Yes.
stream again. We talked about earlier how opalescence work with parallax wave, and the thing is you can use wave to exile itself, and then the way it works, it will immediately come back again.
full counters.
So you never run out of counters, and you can get really tricky.
I'm just having an espresso. Sorry about that. Just an espresso.
Yeah, sure.
But anyway, it means
You
that
can tell me if it's very, very, very not okay.
you,
I'm trying to keep it very secret.
if the Psychotog would have a removal spell, for instance, a creature removal spell, he couldn't actually use it versus the parallax wave, because he can then flip away itself, and he can also
Yeah, so actually...
flip away Psychotogs and whatnot. So
Okay, so that's also why he scoops, because he doesn't have a win con anymore. Posa can't win. So
yeah.
he will lose
Yeah.
eventually.
yeah, that's actually pretty harsh. I mean, it's just you would think that
You
okay,
play two
yeah,
cards.
Yeah,
That's why he replenished for 2, and we just like, but that's not a good replenish.
it was enough.
But Posa should have Disenchant or something like that. No, wait, no, it's Psychotog, it doesn't play white. It's just blue-black.
Welcome to the match.
He doesn't splash at all. No bounce? You have the list.
Yeah, I'll take a quick look at this.
Because like if you have bounce, you continue to play. Oh, lines are crooked.
Jorge Larumide won.
Who?
Jorge Larumide, Nancy won.
He won. Nice, nice. Oh,
The white lens still.
yeah. He played against Devourer. Because it is like that. 4 meets 5. Because it's 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6, and 4. Yeah. Devourer is out of the tournament.
He plays one chain of vapor.
1 chain of vapor. He probably didn't bring it in.
I have no idea.
I don't like if I had, I wouldn't scoop. Caprician says should have recoil. I think recoil is actually too slow in the format.
Yeah,
How sweet! Like I love the card. Recoil is one of the sweetest cards, but a lot of those like nostalgic, very nice cards like recoil. When you broaden the card pool that as much as Premodern is, they become so much worse than they were
But
at the time.
yeah, so I played Recoil back in the days with some success in blue-black Nether Spirit control, but then you also had Probe to make the opponent discard cards.
Yeah.
But I think the Psychotog deck is not that interested in getting the opponent to discard cards. Not really. I mean, more
Plays
target,
discard, but
more
it's
targeted discard. Yeah, like just having like, randomly probably discarding a land or something like that. It's not.
No.
Yeah, Undermine was also
Also.
played in that same deck.
Absorb is being played in the format and it's good, but 3 life is better than actually. One of the strange things when getting 3 life is better than doing 3 damage.
Yeah, but it's
In the
also-
lightning bolt healing soul, you know which is best. But in counterspell, it's actually the other way around. So Jens, Jens! Arvid! You lost. Jens won.
Germany wins.
There is no red in this 8-of deck. I don't know if you refer to. There are other versions that play red, but
Yeah.
or
We have
no,
two
no, there was
eliminated-
Fire Rise. Fire Rise.
Yeah. So we have two eliminated players. Roberto Martinez on Devourer and Arvid Hedström, the only Swede left on Blue-Black Standstill. No, Stifle-Naught, I mean.
So how do Standstill won against what and whom?
Standstill won against Devourer,
Okay.
and Blue-White Stifle-Naught won against Blue-Black Stifle-Naught.
Okay. And
As Arvid was here before and said, this is a bad matchup for me. And he lost.
so we had an actual Stifle-Naught mirror in the other quarterfinals with different Stifle-Naught decks, one blue-white and one blue-black. That's a bit crazy.
Yeah, Jens won. So Jens is going into the semifinals.
Yeah, Jens was on the blue-white Stifle-Naught deck.
Yes.
But, so there is not so much happening in this game yet. This is third one. They are playing lands. Juan is sandbagging 2 fetch lands, I think. And
Meddling Mage on Dreadnought wins the game. Yep. That's a good play. Yeah, because like the blue-black doesn't want to interact. It has duresses and things like that to keep you from comboing, but Meddling Mage is also a creature, and like, yeah, it doesn't have removal. You should never combo off, and that's, yeah. Yeah, Darmstadt, I also think so. I think a lot of people, I think Germany is, so Italy, now Spain.
having a strong local scene is like a prerequisite.
Yeah, there needs to be 20 plus players in the city, I think.
I think so too.
And by the way, so people who watch,
Or a 20
I'm
plus
just
better.
saying stuff, he's the one doing stuff and deciding and whatnot. I'm just streaming, and if Martin wants to ask a question, I answer with my thoughts. That's it. Martin is the one fixing things.
Intuition for Squee is happening in a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 players who would be there, I guess that.
He
counts.
doesn't find his third squee?
No,
Or...
that would be a bit. Did he cyber it out?
Ah,
Takes-
no, he takes
no,
no
no.
lessons.
We will have to assume that he's cyber out the third squee because, as we mentioned before, and Juan was on camera before,
Yeah.
he plays a very sweet Replenish deck, which sort of marries the Replenish, the traditional blue-white Replenish Opalescence deck with squee control with solitary confinement.
Yeah, it's so fucking sweet that like I'm in love with the deck. I'll move here, by the way. So I'm guessing he got a squee.
Yeah. Opalescence in the graveyard,
Where's the other? Oh yeah, yeah, because it's already.
which is not always bad when you play Replenish to have enchantments in graveyard.
No,
see
I don't think it's a problem to reach 20 plus players. That was not the thing. But like, we want to have it where there is a 20 player community. And then people come. Like, so the foundation community is a big one. Okay, we're back. Or at least I am, because you see here there's no one here. But he's looking for something.
A cable. Do you have a charger cable
For
phone?
phone charger? No, I forgot it actually at the hotel room. But no, I can fix a cable.
I have the power bank.
Yeah,
You have
a
the
cable
cable.
I can fix.
Okay. I lost my.
I think. If I didn't fuck up yesterday.
Defense grid, did it hit play? It seems while we were going off. So sorry about that. By the way, we have some technical problems with the stream today, with the software crashing. Nothing we really can do about it. We're just trying to get back on track as soon as possible. So have a bit of patience.
Yeah, it happens every 60 minutes maybe.
Is this a main deck factor a main phase factor fiction?
I'm guessing that if it wasn't in response to the defense grid, as I don't know actually where we are. But we'll see soon. Because this is the third game. I think, by the way, I think Juan is favored now after the defense grid hits play. They both have 5 mana.
But the problem is with defense grid now, it's starting to lose a little bit of its
He has
value.
one more in hand.
Okay, that's good for him. Because
Oh, absolutely.
yeah,
5 mana counterspell
yeah.
is a thing.
like unless he can start to play 2 threats, but he's nowhere near playing say 2 replenish the same turn. And
No, and he is not even near doing anything good.
because his hand is pretty.
Yeah, Cabo King, I'm actually sorry about that. It's always... But that's because we travel. When you see the stream, it's always in a new location, and that is a big problem. Like when you watch the GP streams, there are 5 to 10 people working on it. And a lot of more thousands of... oh yeah, the flags
Every time
were-
the stream crashes, we're
Oh,
back
yeah,
to
yeah,
Belgium.
And down is better. Sure. But I'm trying my best. That's why we are asking for donations. Every dollar
You
is
were
going
asking for
to...
donations.
Yeah. Every dollar goes to 2 things. Me traveling to stream, because I take vacation from my work to do it. And 2, equipment to stream better.
What happened to the drunk meter? It fell.
Oh yeah, that is not...
I guess it's natural that you sober up. So every
Yeah, actually,
every hour it should. tick
Actually,
down
I don't
one.
think we can raise it, even though I want. Better than the Pro Tour. Thank you very much. We try. Like, I actually have a very professional setup. If I had a better computer, more stable computer right now, because there was a thing happening, and someone who does the tech. That's actually the biggest issue in this is both commentating and do the tech is not okay. You need a tech guy and a streamer.
And a dwarf who
And-
fetches things.
Yeah, but that's you.
Beer and food. Oh no, that's Seb.
Yeah, okay, I can go with that. And coffee, a lot of coffee.
But they're playing a match here.
Yeah, almost as much viewers as the PT. I don't believe you, but yeah.
It's a joke. Okay,
Yeah.
so here comes the parallax wave. Now there's no Palisades in play yet, but
Shit talking by the players. Oh, shit, that I did not believe. Okay, but we have a wave.
wave is not so dangerous, of course, without opalescence. But maybe
Yeah.
just try to bait some counters.
Yeah,
or
or
plant-
just he needs to play. He has opalescence
yeah.
in hand. He needs to
Yeah.
play one each
Yeah.
turn. Don't you start with opalescence then? No, because now it can attack.
Yeah.
I was thinking fading counters,
But
but
he-
the fading counters aren't important.
He tries to follow up attunement. Attunement is actually a bomb here because he has 2 squee. Right?
Oh, is this the game he intuition for squeeze?
Yes. No, isn't it?
I don't. Yeah, I
think so.
think so.
I think so.
Yeah. and it's very good. It's
We are
draw
some-
3, discard 2. So it's actually draw a card,
Yeah. we're somewhat clueless, as you noticed. But I think so.
98, yeah. But those videos are very fun to watch, the old Pro Tour videos. Like the John Finkel, Kai Buddha, Ursa block match. You can find it on YouTube. A beautiful game to watch. You can also see, oh yeah, the Mike Long cheating. You can see with Cadaver's Bloom, also on YouTube.
There goes to Squeak
Yep.
being to a tournament.
And you can also see our favorite old school player, Olle Råde, playing his Spider deck against Blinking Spirit on YouTube. Also one of the best.
But I'm a bit surprised that he didn't counter attunement.
Yeah.
Of course he can counter it if he plays it again, but I mean he should realize now that it's
Now he realizes how
really
good it
good.
is.
Yeah.
Paul PK, my Panda Burst list, did you publish it? You got a picture from me.
Yeah, I haven't published it.
Oh yeah. I've changed some things. I can show it on stream later. I think it's pretty good. I don't like. There's a lot of things that's similar to Quan's with that you loot and replenish, but that's where it ends. Mine is a straight combo deck, like win as fast as possible. Juan has so many intricate things that does a lot of things in different ways. So mine is more of like, it's not a glass cannon, because it's absolutely not a glass cannon, but it's just try to combo.
Here comes attunement down for a second time. Will he counter now or will he just allow this nonsense?
Iseno, Lesseno, yeah, that makes you a better player than Olle, I think.
Well, there comes mana leak. That makes sense.
I've beaten Olle Råde playing blue-red counterburn mirror match at NoomCon. Does that make me a better player? Or did I have better draws?
A question for you, Gordon. How many viewers do we have now? I'm curious.
63.
63.
We always lose when the stream dies, of course. Sorry to say. Yes, we are both better than him. And how do I pronounce your name? Iseno? Lesseno? I2NO. Okay, we have a Gush on the stack being cost for not mana. Reno? Okay, 1, 2, air, of course, it's a real... Yeah, but S... 2 can also be an, no, 5 is an S. Oh, why did I think 2 was an S? It's 5, that's an S.
Yeah.
Now I feel noob, not knowing lead speak.
So, Potsa has an accumulated knowledge, I think, in hand.
And no-
Counters and a bunch of lambs, so...
Drunk meter +1 because I didn't know lead speak. Okay, I'm with you on that one.
He discards Chivalry.
Yeah. He still has the Opalescence in hand.
Yeah.
Because
But
he
probably has
bites
a little bit of
counter-
everything in hand
Yeah,
now.
'cause
A Parallax Tide, I saw there.
He baits counters and other things. But the second defense grid was countered, so...
And also has a Replenish I can see in hand.
Yeah, so Posena... Maybe he needs 2 more lands, so we can go both Opalescence and Replenish the same turn. Is this the world's greatest slacker who was interviewed after round 1? No.
Who was interviewed after round 1?
We didn't interview anyone after round 1. But we did interview Juan after round 5. Okay, we have a Frantic.
He first tried to cast Parallax Tide, but that was countered with
Yeah.
circular
And that is a
logic.
must counter.
And Frantic,
Oh,
that was a nice
there it
place.
is.
Frantic Surge ditching 2 squeeze, so that's just a draw 2 and, for free.
Free draw 2.
I follow up with a second defense grid. And
Oh, like, I love Squee in this deck.
it's you can really go like for a value game, like long-term grindy game with that.
Like Frantic and Squee,
Yeah.
and Careful and Squee. Like, as soon as... If you don't think the opponent has Graveyard Hate, and you can Intuition for Squeeze, then it just... Like, you outgrind everything.
2 defense grid is quite problematic for the blue-black pair. So I think this illustrates the problem with blue-black in general and Psychotog in particular.
Yeah, removal.
Yeah, you
That's
don't.
not non-creature
Yeah,
removal.
you don't have disenchant, so you cannot take away a
Is it
defense
better-
grid, nor can you take away.
Is it better to
And
skip
Opalescence.
Gush and play White Splash, do you think? In a deck like this, if you take his as a foundation?
I have no idea. I haven't thought about it. I think that you cannot
Oh.
fit everything in there. No sound.
Yeah, there's sound. Everyone else is hearing sound. Yeah, there's sound. If there's no sound, someone else write, please. No, the guy holding
We've been
up
like
tokens.
babbling for hours and no one had. has
The
heard
guy
us.
holding up tokens was Francisco. Thank you very much, Cavos and Roth. The guy organizing the Premodern League here in Madrid, Francisco. And that was after round 2 in the lunch break.
So certainly not a slacker, but he's a hardworking community guy here. And actually, I just before the top 8 announced.
Necken. I had the sound off. Yeah, that's probably the problem there. Okay, accumulated drawing 3 cards.
Yeah, so Francisco, I just announced this year's
No, 2
Pre-Modern
cards.
Magic Community Award, which is starting to become a tradition, as this is the second time I do it. And this is an award for someone who has contributed to the building like the pre-modern community, as the name suggests. And so I did a little announcement there, and also rewarded him with Kalsa Brain 2-player Spellground playmat.
I usually travel with that as a playmat for this, but pre-modern I thought it was the wrong. But for old school I did.
Sorry, what did you say? Did you...
A Calcibrain 2-player is
did you use
the
it
mat.
for the stream?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it.
because it's also a good color, the beige.
Yeah.
Just got here. How does the Replenish deck win? Opalescence is classic. Yep, and it's just blue-white.
I guess if you just hang on
Nick
a few
and we're
seconds,
with you.
we'll see how it wins, because now he's actually resolving Replenish, as he has 2 defense grid.
Yeah, and now he's explaining what we've talked about a bit, that Psychotog will never exist. Oh, Mexico! Mexico is tuning in.
Hello, Mexico. It's great to see people
Okay,
from all over
they
the place.
should call a judge. Can you help them with that? Actually, even if they come up with a conclusion, it's best to have a real judge. Actually, this. Once again, sorry, and there's the drum meter. This will be how it is. That will make it horribly for everyone who watches the VOD, and I do not have the energy to download every single stream and edit them together for YouTube. This will be for those who watched live. That, like, you guys, you're the core, you're the ones we do it for. I don't think this will be actually uploaded to YouTube, because every time it dies, also the recording for real dies. So Yeah. Goblins actually was in the winning in and lost the winning in. Now we have, let's see here, Psychotog is also gone. So Replenish, Blue-White, Stifle-Naught, and Landstill has moved on. The Rock is playing against Full English Breakfast, and I don't know how that is going. See if I can get an update on that. Oh yeah, exactly. We were going to explain it. Parallax Wave has is an enchantment. It has fading. You can remove a fading counter to exile a creature. When the wave, the Full English Breakfast against the Rock, Jamie Garcia and Gonzalo.
Gonzalo won.
Gonzalo won. Okay,
So the next prelims are Jorge Larumide versus Juan Manuel, and Jens versus Gonzalo.
Oh. Okay, chat. Do we want Full English Breakfast against Blue-White Stifle-Naught, or do we want to see the Replenish again against Landstill? Which are my two for winning. So combo versus combo, or control versus control combo. What would you say? The guy I'm talking to is Francisco, the slacker, as one in the chat said, who was interviewed after round 2. Because he's the one who knows stuff here. Devourer was kicked out in the quarters. What do you think? I'm watching chat.
I think Jens versus Gonzalo.
I think so as well. Because we just had Replenish, and I think we will see Replenish in the finals.
We will see the place on the finals, I think.
And I also want to see Landstill, because so no, I want Landstill to win. So if Landstill wins against Replenish, that's also a good final.
People has seen breakfast in action.
Combo battle, everyone in chat says.
Okay.
So Gonzalo and Jens. Yeah, this is probably the only chance to see Landstill. But that's the thing. The two decks, the one I think win and the one I want to win, is actually facing off now in the semis. So whoever wins, I'm happy. I want Replenish to win, actually. I think it will win, I want it to win. But yesterday, when I didn't know anything about the decks here, I said Landstill as, like, if I had no clue about the metagame or anything. I like Landstill was my bet, so I need to stick with it. But as said earlier, I think Replenish will win. How is Stifle-Naught supposed to beat Full English? Yeah, I'll play a 12-12 and kill them. Is Blue-White play a Meddling Mage on Walrus Shapeshifter? Counter spells? Yeah, I think there's a lot of things. I don't see the problem. Yeah, it's a Blue-White one. It also has Swords to Plowshares, which even... like, you can get the Shroud creature and things like that. Then you need to be slower. Oh, by the way, I think this...
Jens on left, Gonzalo on right.
Oh, which plane mat is more my problem?
Yeah, the mana play mat is...
So, I think we are back. I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry about this problem. But it's on me that this happens because my only laptops are Macs, and streaming on Mac is horrible. So I installed Windows on one of my Macs, and it works so-so with drivers, and that is probably the problem. But a new computer is $1,000 at least, probably 15 or 2. And I bought a stationary to edit video, PC that is. I use both. Okay. Nicest forms in the tournament. Love it.
Yeah, Jens to the right.
Yes. Jens Jaeger, not Jens. Jaeger.
Jaeger.
Playing Yui. I always write naught as in naught with U-G-H. Is that how it is?
It should be O, not A, though.
It's O.
Yeah, N-O-U-G-H. Do we have power?
For
Recharge my computer.
nothing here. Don't touch this. And we have Gonzalo Junge on full English breakfast. The thing I was going to say before everything died is, however, I don't think his deck is a classic full English breakfast. Oh, now I need to find the German flag. There we have it.
German flag.
The Van Diesel's like good acting proof. What? No, that's not 16mm dice. Those are even bigger. They're 22, I think. So casino dice are 16, and these are 22. I have a set just for streaming, which I travel with, just to be able to show you the live. They're way bigger than casino dice.
Nobody has bigger dice than Gordon.
Nobody has more stupid dice than Gordon. Like, for real. I am a sucker for everything non-magic cards, magic related things. Like, which playmat, like the handmade from Magnus, creator of Old School, the old 60s dice box, which is just a box for actually an accordion, and with dice that people can't really read. We have 4 casino dice to be nice, and then we have here the special, like, Blade Runner-ish stupid ones, and then the more designed ones, and we have a round one here, and yeah, I have one in tungsten, Wolfram as well, and yeah, I'm a geek when it comes to die.
This is Gordon talking about dice, but we're also doing.
No, they're not 19, they're 22.
We're also doing the European Championships in Premodern here in Madrid. For those of you who
I don't
just
think so.
tune in.
What?
Oh, is it your dice
My
cost?
dice collection cost.
Oh, damn it! Wrong channel. No, seriously, for those who tuned in, we're doing the European Championships in Premodern, and if you have absolutely no clue what that is, it's a throwback format with a card pool spanning from 4th edition to Scourge. So basically cards from 95
Sorry,
to 03.
I'm going to gel, so everyone who's listening, sorry if something happens. Jens! Jens! Wait. And the opponent went away.
The semifinalist
Gonzalo?
was probably out smoking
Yeah.
or something like that. They're about to start now. But I lost my train of thought. Yeah, Premodern. If you have no idea what it is, it's a throwback format. Cards from 4th edition to Scourge. You can read everything about it, including the ban list, on premodernmagic.com.
Can I have that stamp and a couple of cards? Can I get the box?
They're now shuffling up for the semifinals. And we have Jens Jäger from Germany to the right with a blue-white Stifle-Naught deck. So a combo using Phyrexian Dreadnought and Stifle or Vision Sharp. And the sweet
Yeah. My train of thought that I tried when the stream died and tried once more. Usually you have what's her name? One hit kills creature in the full English breakfast. I don't remember the name of the card.
Phage the Untouchable.
Phage. I don't think Gonzalo is running Phage.
Okay, I can double
He
check that.
plays Devourer.
Yeah, so something like that. We should check out this list in just a sec. But just another word about the blue-white Stifle-Naught deck. What is cool with that deck is that it runs the full set of Enlightened Tutor, like for redundancy, so that it can fetch Dreadnought, obviously, but then also you have like access to silver bullets from the cyborg, cost like Null Rod. You get a lot of leverage of them when you play Enlightened Tutor. I will check out the full English breakfast list.
Yes, please do. Because I talked to someone at Genoa about this. No,